Hi all, welcome to Screen University. Today I'm going to be talking about six amazing films which are shot at one location max. One or maybe two, that's all. And they have a very gripping screenplay. Now, talking about popular films in this genre, we know about Castaway, we know 127 Hours, which became a blockbuster. And there are many other blockbuster films which you can always talk about. But these are films which are like hidden gems. And you will be surprised at the kind of creativity the writers have shown in terms of coming up with some scenes and thrills, especially given that they are inside one confined location and they're confined inside a location and there is very little scope for coming up with the new things. So obviously, Saw is also another example. That's one brilliant film, but these are far less known films, and they are not very popular as far as as far as my judgment goes. And don't go by internet reviews of these films. Many reviews can be bad. Reviews is nothing but a review is nothing but an opinion of another person. So don't take any review very seriously at all. Just watch the film if you feel like watching, and analyze it yourself or appreciate it in your own way. If some person can give him numbers and assign some score, it doesn't mean that he is a genius. He is just another person who can be manipulated very easily. You give $1,000 to anyone, they will write 5-star review for any film you want. So these are all it's the most fraudulent business model that exists, and no true filmmaker likes any reviewer, so I will not go by reviews. These videos that I share, these movie related topics that I talk about are primarily focused on screenplay. So this video especially is focused on screenplay because there is only one room and there is very little wiggle room for a writer, and see what wonders a writer can do when you are given very limited scope. Okay, so first in this list is a film called Rope, which was made in 1948 by Alfred Hitchcock. So there are actually two people who are discussing how to commit a perfect murder without leaving any traces behind. So that's what a perfect murder means, obviously, but they use primarily conversation and some basic actions like walking around inside a restaurant, inside an apartment in Manhattan, to come up with this absolute spellbinding thriller. I have read the screenplay of this film. It's written in a very old fashioned format. It's not in your regular interior, exterior, then action, then dialogue kind of a thing. It's just written very differently. And one thing to be noted in this film is that the whole film looks like one single shot, which it is not, but it is made to look like that. That's the genius of Alfred Hitchcock. So Alfred Hitchcock, I finished watching all Alfred Hitchcock movies like 10 or 12 years ago. I can tell you one thing, he is not a filmmaker. He is a person who invented his own genre. Okay, he created his own market. He created his own, fan base. He created everything on his own. So I remember this famous anecdote, and someone, I think MGM Studios was his most favorite studio. They asked, so one of the studio executives called him and asked, so Mr. Hitchcock, how far has the film come? He says the film is ready, it just has to be shot. That means every shot is already there in his mind. But this is not about his direction. He picks brilliant stories. So please focus on what they have written. How can you put two people in one apartment and make them talk for 80 minutes? Just brilliance. Okay. So the second film on my list is a 2010 film called Buried. It stars Ryan Reynolds and is directed by Rodrigo Cortés. Now this there is a truck driver in Iraq. Okay, obviously there he's in the army or Marines or something, and he's in Iraq and he gets buried by accident while he's still alive. So all he has is a lighter and a mobile phone. Now, earlier film I was talking about confinement of an apartment. This film is confined inside a coffin. Okay, it's inside a wooden box. Just imagine the creativity. Okay, just go watch this film. I will not give you any further details. just amazing. Now, let's talk about some one of the Indian films that I found to be brilliant. So Rajkumar Rao stars in this film called Trapped. It is directed by Vikramaditya Motwane. It came out in 2016. I was stunned by the brilliance of this film. So what happens is that this guy accidentally gets locked inside a high-rise apartment on some very top floor, 40th, 30th or something. I can't recall, but how he spends his time until he gets free, the kind of creativity that was shown in this film is just mind-boggling. And I read somewhere that this film, when it was actually written, was a 130-page script. Then Vikramaditya shortened it to 40 pages and made this brilliant film. Just go and watch this film. Okay, if you have not seen it, please watch it. Next is our very own Ram Gopal Verma. So I haven't been liking very much of his of many of his recent films because I don't know on what frequency is operating these days. I'm just not able to catch it. But there was a time when he was a brilliant director. So one of those days, I remember I was in 10 plus 2. I was in intermediate and 11th class. I was maths, physics, chemistry. There was a special tutorial that I used to go to, and I bunked that class and watched this film. And I was completely amazed by this film. This film is shot inside one house and has only three characters: Urmila Matondkar, Sushant Singh, and Manoj Bajpayee are the only three people. So, in fact, the twist in this film is so mind-boggling that I still consider it one of the best twists ever. I mean, obviously there are other twists, but it is a cinematic marvel to come up with something like this. Okay, I'm not kidding. I used to love Ram Gopal Verma, his earlier films. This is one of those gems. Okay, and this film, if you didn't know, it was written by Anurag Kashyap, who went on to make many other great films, and then his career also almost came to a standstill when he started curating content at Netflix. But anyway, written by Anurag Kashyap, directed by Ram Gopal Verma, three characters, one house, brilliant film, must watch. So another of my favorite directors is M. Night Shyamalan. M. Night Shyamalan is very well known for his twists. Okay, let me not talk much about it. So this film called Devil is actually shot inside an elevator. Okay, so when I said you will find bad reviews for some of these films, this is one of those films for which we will find very polarizing reviews. Some people will give it like 10 on 10, and some people will give it like 1 on 10 or 2 on 10 and say that it is full of crap and all that. So just ignore all that. Just study the screenplay. Look at how they wrote the story, and look at how five or six people that are trapped inside one elevator, how they behave, what happens, what is the scope. Tell me, they put you in a room with five other people, not even a room, an elevator with five other people. What else is there for you to do? Can you dance? No. Can you sing? Maybe. What else is there? Just conversation. So inside the confines of these creative limits, they have written, M. Night Shyamalan has written a mind-boggling script. That is what we can learn from this. Okay, just go and watch. And the twist also is at the excuse me, the twist at the end is also brilliant. Okay, I simply love this film. I simply love all M. Night Shyamalan films except Lady in the Water, which was terrible. But other than that, I like it. And The Following also. That was also not great. But other than that, The Happening, sorry, not Following, The Happening. Other than that, I simply have a very soft corner for M. Night Shyamalan. And I would encourage all of you to go and watch this film. It's very, very good. Okay, there's nothing more I want to say on this. And so the reason I made this list is because I saw this film today, 7500, 7500 or whatever way you can call it, depending on where you live. This is a recent movie. It's an Amazon Prime. It's on Amazon Prime. I think it's an Amazon original. Yes, and it stars Joseph Gordon-Levitt. The reason this film is brilliant is because it is shot entirely in the cockpit of an aeroplane. Okay, and entire film solely rests on performance of one person, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and I am thoroughly impressed with the kind of acting he has done, thoroughly impressed with the kind of writing that has gone in. There were a couple of logical flaws here and there, but tell me which movie does not have logical flaws? Even Sholay has logical flaws, but that's not the point. I am here to appreciate good writing. So in terms of good writing, I would say good writing is not just dialogue. It's screenplay. Screenplay consists of a lot of things like action parts. There are parentheticals. There is the flow of events. What happens after what, and what scene should follow what. There are those things. There are so many intricate aspects. So from a screenwriter and from a learning experience perspective, I think this is a fine, fine film. I absolutely loved watching it, and all these films, even though they are in like one single location, you will never feel claustrophobic. Okay, you feel irritated because you want to get out. Maybe buried will make you feel a little claustrophobic, but still it will keep you on the edge. So that is what is brilliance. Okay, that is what great writing is all about. It is about being able to creatively manipulate and hold the attention of the viewer's mind for 90 odd minutes. It is not a joke. People go to Switzerland to shoot songs because, you know, to, to captivate the audience's attention. These films are on a different level because they require a high degree of uh, ability and creativity in terms of writing. So this was my list. These are 6 films that you must watch, and I hope you like these films. And some of you must have watched many of these films. Do let me know if you think there is any other film that is actually shot in a very small location and has very few characters, but the writers and directors have made a very good film out of the script. Okay, so as always, writing is the greatest art, and subscribe to Screen University for more high quality, creative, and curated content. Um, that's it. So, thank you for now. See you again. Bye bye, and keep watching movies.